Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing fabulous despite all of the madness that's going on in the world right now. It's really lovely to see you after such a long break. For today's video, we're gonna have some glass breaking outside the window. This episode is produced in partnership with NordPass in order to raise awareness about stress and anxiety in the digital age, and I'm super grateful they decided to sponsor my video since, as we all know, times are bleak, especially for people who are self-employed and try to create digital content of, let's say, higher quality. And yeah, you all know I'm trying to bring that borderline personality disorder video to you, but it's been incredibly difficult, so any financial support is very much appreciated. But also, you know that I rarely advertise on this channel anyway, so that must mean that NordPass has got something really nice to offer. So moving on. Today I want to talk about social media and cybersecurity, and I need to start with a cliche. My main problem with social media is that people are pretending to have better lives than they actually do. And I know we hear that all the time about the harms of social media, to the point where it's just the phrase is so worn out. But despite knowing that, in theory, how conscious are you really of that happening when you go on social media? I understand the desire to look your best. I don't know, best angle, best light, best whatever, that's fine. I do that as well sometimes. I'm guilty of taking 50 selfies to try and get the best one. But I feel like we don't show the other true side enough. So then we end up comparing our backstage with other people's main stage, other people's highlights. And that's simply not fair, because we forget we are comparing their best moments to our everyday life. And the worst thing about it is that we are all doing that to each other, because one person posts a photo that's meant to impress or whatever, show their best moment, so then the other person sees it, and then the other person is like, oh yeah, okay, I need to step up, I need to post my photo, and then the first person sees that person's photo, and then it's just this weird never-ending cycle. And I think it would just be great if we could all chill, step back, admit that we're not perfect, show the boring side as well, so that we could all quit this stupid, weird social media comparison rat race. Another danger, and my other problem with social media, I think my main problem actually, is the addiction to feedback, addiction to comments, addiction to likes, addiction to shares. We let other people decide what our value is through a double tap. I know that, like, listen, just think about what I just said. It sounds so incredibly ridiculous, but I'm not even exaggerating. It is true. And for some people, it's so important to the point that they get paranoid and they delete a post that doesn't get enough likes or comments. And another bit of the addiction is the fear of missing out, which pretty much means that you feel the need to go back on social media every few minutes, even sometimes, just to check what your friends are doing, if you're missing out on anything, if you're still in the loop, if people have something better than you do. I don't know if you've noticed it, but social media does kind of work like a slot machine. That's why I think that's why it is so addictive. Because whenever you pull the lever down, there's constant gratification coming. More likes, more notifications, more, just always more coming in. And it's always just this one last time I'm gonna go on and check the notifications. One last time I'm gonna comment. One last time I'm gonna download Instagram and then delete it. It's never last time. Now, I don't want to say we should all ditch social media altogether, because I just don't think it's possible for many of us. Plenty of us run businesses through our social media, and it's a great way to stay in touch with our friends and family. But I do think we need to take a step back and look at what it is doing to us. So try and go dark for 24 hours or maybe even 48 hours if you dare. I know it might seem like, it's nothing, it's gonna be easy. But I can assure you that after just a few hours, you're gonna start feeling this weird, free-floating anxiety. And yeah, I would not be surprised if people actually got physical symptoms of withdrawal. There is, however, a way to manage your relationship with social media, because the truth is that social media is not bad on its own. It's just another tool. It's what we make it. It's what we turn it into. So we can use it in a positive way, or we can use it in a harmful way. I know that plenty of people just simplify it and say that social media is bad for you. No, it's not. It's how you use it. So my few tips for a better relationship with social media would be to, first of all, stay mindful. Remember how I told you in the beginning of the video that we talk about the harms of social media so much that it becomes a cliche? Well, guess what? We still fall victim to this little internal dialogue that just keeps going on. So notice next time you go into Facebook or Instagram or whatever, just notice that little annoying voice going on inside your head about how her skin looks so pretty up close, about how he is on holiday again and yet you can barely afford rent, about how she is so skinny. So now that I brought it up, next time you go on there, stay mindful, catch yourself, and just know that social media doesn't necessarily lie to you, but it does not give you the whole truth. Second of all, you can create a better experience for yourself online. You are completely in charge of who you follow, obviously. So if someone makes you feel incredibly uncomfortable and makes you feel insecure, just unfollow them. Or if you're not there yet, just maybe hide them from your feed. And another tip that I could give you is to get rid of the instant notifications popping up on your screen. Turn them off. Just go on Instagram or on Facebook every few hours if you really need to, but don't have notifications popping up on your screen all the time. And last but not least, if you choose to stay on social media, remember about cyber security. Losing a password or falling victim to a data breach can be immensely stressful. So let me give you a few examples. Let's say someone hacks your account and deletes everything you posted. So deletes all of your hard work, or deletes all of your memories, or even worse, someone hacks your social media and then posts some weird, very unsettling content pretending to be you, or sends weird messages to people. Or even worse, someone hacks your cloud storage, or someone hacks your messaging apps and then shares very private conversations or very private photos. All of that does not sound great, does it? And there really is an easy way to stay safer online. Our lives become more digital and we depend on the online world now more than ever, especially during these difficult times. And everything just migrates online because it simply has to, due to the pandemic. Having too many accounts, struggling to remember which password belongs to which account, trying to come up with super complex passwords because that's what they always advise you to do. Sometimes they don't even accept the simple passwords. And the one thing I personally find incredibly annoying is that I do have quite a lot of complex passwords for different websites, different logins, but it is sometimes difficult to remember which one belongs to which. So then I put in the wrong password a few times and then the account gets blocked and then I have to wait, and it's just not cool. And that, my dear friends, is where a password manager comes in. So NordPass, which is the kind sponsor of this video, provides answers to pretty much everything I've mentioned. You can generate unique passwords, then store them in a vault, and best part is, you can allow yourself to forget them because NordPass will remember them for you. It's not just that though. NordPass helps you stay safe online since it recognizes suspicious websites so you don't accidentally reveal your sensitive information. B, it lets you share passwords securely. I think that's pretty cool. So you don't have to openly share your password through a message or on a piece of paper or through email. C, another cool feature. So after you put all of the passwords into NordPass, it's going to scan them all and it's going to let you know whether some of them are older than 90 days, whether some of them are not strong enough, whether you've got one password for a few different websites, and so on and so on. And last but not least, a feature I think I like the best, because that's why I have issues with, as I've told you. So you can put all of your passwords into NordPass, and then you don't really have to figure it out anymore because you can just use one master password, which is brilliant. So yeah, if you want to try it out, there will be a link in the description box below. Just try it, see if it makes your life any easier. Probably will. I just think that everything that reduces stress in any way these days is brilliant. And that's it from me today. Thank you for watching, and I shall see you in my next video, hopefully sooner rather than later. Thank you guys, bye!